So I have been doing some investigating about the weight loss surgery, the
Okay.
vertical sleeve, and it's at a USC hospital, but I need a referral first.
Okay, great. It's a good option. So, what do you know about this sleeve?
I got some information. I know that they go in, they do it's if I'm gonna say it wrong, laparoscopic, where they make some incisions and they go inside and they take like 80 or 90% of cut your stomach off, and that would be like a tool to like help you not eat as much. So then in that case you'll be able to lose weight.
What have you tried to as far as like weight loss strategies? And
I've seen a nutritionist. I've did diet pills with the other doctor at Lawndale Christian Health Center. I've tried exercising, and my weight is still like up and down. So I've been trying. I've even tried other than like going to I got a membership at the gym. I go to the gym. I've tried walking. I've tried everything, and it's just, at first it didn't bother me as much because I was younger. But the older I get, the weight is like really a burden, so I have tried other things. It's just not working out.
All right. Well, I think it's very reasonable. That is the most successful way to lose weight. And it not only helps lose weight, it's starting to be thought of almost like a cure for diabetes.
Right. High blood pressure
It
sometimes.
helps high blood pressure. It kind of gets you off some medicines. And although surgery is always a risk,
Right.
it's
also a risk to be overweight and have all these health problems.
That's right. And you can't just think that it's gonna fix everything. Just
No. Right. It'll just
all by itself.
Right. I just wanted to, like I said, be a tool. I know what it is I need to do. I know that I need to eat better, and I know I need to exercise. But exercising is kind of hard, being so overweight. So this will help me be able to exercise more. I know what it is I'm supposed to eat, but this will train me how to eat better. Now, my only concern is that I smoke. And I know I've done some, research that I need to stop smoking. So I'm going to need a little help with that. I don't know if like the patches, if you can do that because it's still nicotine. I know that smoking doing surgery, I guess it'll give you more, I don't know.
It increases your risk of having infections and complications from the surgery.
Right.
And if you can quit a month beforehand or sooner, then it's definitely a good thing to do. Have you ever tried to quit smoking before?
Yeah, I have. I had some patches one time. That didn't work. I even had some kind of it was like a depression pill, but it was forced. They learned that depression pill helped stop you from smoking. I've taken that, and it's really just going to be my willpower just to do it, but I still want to know my options of a little help.
Well, you've mentioned some of the important options, the nicotine replacement in forms of gum or patches, other things. Patches tend to be the most successful. Gum is also an option. And then there's things like Chantix. Chantix is a good option. It works just as well as the nicotine replacement, but
What is
totally
that?
differently. It's pills that you take,
Okay.
and the side effects from these pills tend to be like weird dreams, crazy dreams, so sleep disturbances and stuff, but only like 10% of people get that.
Okay.
The way it works is it makes you not crave the cigarettes as strongly anymore. Makes them not taste as good.
Okay.
So that's an option too if you don't mind taking pills every day.
Okay, now the only thing with that, I know that partially my problem with smoking is that it's addictive, so I crave it. But also it's become like a habit to me. So when I get in my car, I know I need to smoke. When I get up in the morning, I know I need to smoke. Those things, that pill wouldn't help with, right?
Right. There's more to it than just taking the pills.
Right. So I know a lot of people talk about like e-cigs, vapors. I would think that to be an option for me because me just having something in my hand, me just pretending to smoke, will kind of like help me when, because I smoke a lot doing, like for stress or whatever.
It might help you get off the cigarettes, but you still have that
There's gonna be
habit.
another addictive, right?
And that makes it easier. Eventually, you can try and work on getting off that habit of just having something in your mouth, but you still got to break that habit.
Right, now you got another habit to break.
And you already have the habit, so it's just like putting off that part of the breaking. It's kind of like breaking half of it. That's going through a hard time, and then going through a hard habit breaking time later.
Right.
So it's like, do you want to do it in 2 steps or just do it in 1 step and get it done with? Like, either one's
right.
fine.
Because I can't do both, so I wouldn't be able to have something in my hand and pills or whatever.
You could.
Let's try it that way. My husband because he smokes too, and he's gonna quit with me.
Awesome.
But he's like, it's just willpower. It's all in the mind. Just stop. But his may just be a mind thing. Mine too is like a habit, something that so both may help, with me. I'll try them for a minute.
Awesome.
Now with the surgery, is that still like a complication? Do I still need to stop taking the pills and doing the vapor before I actually had surgery?
Not necessarily. I mean, the more you can stop and the less medicines you're on and the less things like that you're doing, the better. But the biggest step is just not to have the tobacco smoke in your system.
So the pill is not like nicotine?
The pill's not like nicotine.
Okay,
right?
okay,
Right.
okay.
So you want to go with the Chantix
Yeah,
pill?
that's right.
All right. Well, first let me tell you a little bit more about the surgery and what to expect with that.
Okay.
So
Because I do a lot of investigating before I do stuff, but it's always helpful to know more.
So you probably know a lot of this already, but when you go to meet with the surgical team, with the bariatric team, that will be the first of many meetings before you actually get the surgery.
I know.
It's not. So generally, they say expect maybe 9 to 12 months of evaluations and stuff before you actually get the surgery. So if you go.
Now I know that. Doesn't that kind of depend on your insurance?
Probably not much. So they have a very intense program they want you to go through before because you have to learn how to eat differently.
Right. All right. So you see a dietitian.
Yep.
And you see a psychologist.
They usually want you to try losing weight for a period of time on your own.
Mm-hmm. So because the liver is so large, they want that to be shrunk before they actually have the surgery.
Well, yeah, they want you to be, and they want you to also just kind of demonstrate that you have the strength and the willpower to actually do this.
Okay.
And to do a good job with it. If you call them today and get your appointment set up in the next month or so, you already got one?
Yeah. So the first thing I have to go to is like a seminar. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to that first, and then we'll figure out if I'm a candidate for the surgery. So I kind of did a little research. So is that it? I'm sorry I cut you off.
I think you're definitely on the right track. You got the right idea. If you got an appointment set already, I would think maybe in the spring or next spring or summer is when you'd probably be looking to get your surgery.
Right.
Maybe sooner than that, but I don't know.
Okay. So how do they determine which surgery is best for you? I've done a little, investigation. First I was gonna do the lap band, but I didn't see myself as a person that wants to keep coming back for what do they do?
Adjustments
and all of that. So then I thought about this surgery, but I know it's the other one. What is that? I think that's the one that they actually go in there and cut the pouch off and half the stomach.
It's a big Roux-en-Y or the gastric bypass.
Yes, that one. But I'm a little afraid of that one. I had a friend die from that one, but
it's a bigger surgery.
Yeah, it is.
It is the most effective.
Right, but I'm kind of scared of that one.
So you'll have a chance to talk with the experts, the surgeons about it, and they'll help you decide. Partly it's what they, after meeting with you, what they think the best would be for you and what they're the most comfortable with. I've had people get both of these procedures, all 3 of these procedures done, and honestly, they all do a pretty good job.
Okay.
The adjustments, it's not that big a deal. The nice thing about that is you can adjust it.
Right.
If you want to loosen it up or tighten it up, you can. But with all of them, you can figure out ways to eat and get your calories and gain the weight back. So milkshakes will go through any of these procedures.
Right.
So you have to be disciplined and you have to really want it. But it sounds like you've done the research. I think you're going to do well with this.
Okay. So I think so. I'm motivated, and I think for a long time with the weight, losing weight, I wasn't as motivated as I feel now. To like just do something about it. I have 6 children I need to be here for, and I gotta make some changes, not just for them, but for me.
That's right.
So I think I'm ready.
Awesome. Good for you. All right, so
Now I wanted to, you can stop now, Chris.